thepatriothour.com. Made of aluminum, hand polished for an amazing finish. Finished with a high gloss clear coat. Don't tread on me. Handmade out of aluminum. Exact same quality. Get you some over at thepatriothour.com. You need the mic magnet. It's a hot seller, selling out quickly, I'm hearing. Again, get over to thepatriothour.com and check it out. We got great shirts, even made by Woodman. These blue ones are our shirt that we unveiled at the fest, the Patriot Hour Fest. Again, coming in August of 2021. Again, get over to thepatriothour.com and help support the channel.
I need you, on the forest
This is a movement like we've never seen in the history of our country.
Wisconsin is Trump country.
And that's what this fight is all about. We're taking on the failed political establishment and restoring government of, by, and for the people. It's the people. You're the people. You won the election.
We love this country. We love Donald Trump.
Promises made, promises kept. We support President Trump.
This is epic.
Donald Trump is our president! With every last ounce of heart and hope and sweat and soul, we are going to make our stand. We are going to stand for liberty. We are going to stand for justice. We are going to stand for freedom. And we are going to stand for the sacred rights given to us by the hand of Almighty God. You joined our movement, the greatest movement in the history of our country. You protected your family. You defended your dignity. You recaptured your destiny. And you took back your country with that great election 2.5 years ago. We are one united movement, one united people, and one United States of America.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Our government, but whether our government is controlled by the people.
starts with a word.
For too long, a small group in our nation's capital has reaped the rewards of government while the people have borne the cost. The establishment protected itself, but not the citizens of our country. That all changes starting right here and right now.
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you strive. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain it through time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Then look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, but you didn't even know. Wasting it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard.
All right, welcome to the Patriot Hour for 9/16, September 16th. It's Wednesday, it's 2020. We see tons of the Patriots in the room. We always appreciate that. I got a special one lined up here for you. Told you earlier. We actually have Ben in the studio, so it's going to be great. We're just basically going to do some call-ins. It's going to be our call-in show. That's what we called it. It's been a while. I see a couple hundred of you in the room, so welcome. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, maybe ring the bell, toggle the switch. Take a look down below. The website is up and running, and we appreciate it. Tons of great things for you Patriots. We're trying to get everything here that's made in the USA for you. We actually have one of our people part of the channel helping make the shirts, and that's Woodman and his family. So if you're getting one of the white shirts, you can be guaranteed you might find a Woodman beard hair. And if so, direct that to him. All right, email him about it. Brother, what's up?
Oh, how we doing? I tell you what, y'all, it's wonderful to be back in the studio for sure.
Some upgrades have happened.
Some huge upgrades have happened. Yeah, I know, a lot of offline stuff. Check for the golden beard hair from the Woodman, and all packages sent from coming up. That's almost like the Willy Wonka's golden ticket. It's our little way of giving back. But, you know, amazing stuff, man. Amazing stuff. Being in studio, you guys, looking at the awesome flag, the beautiful aluminum flag I got from one of the sponsors. Really great. Oh, it's really awesome. Just some of the... We were referring to your studio as more of a cockpit now, like an IT cockpit, so it's kind of hilarious. So it's nice being in studio, and even linking back with the last little video we saw you guys. We were at the Legion. You know,
awesome.
Talking to some veterans and some locals out there as well. Always enjoying ourselves. Should be a good show, though. I'm excited to see... we got Joanna Brulin in there. Hey, what's up? Well, awesome, you guys.
We're going to do this one different. I was thinking... So the first call, we're just going to go in order, back and forth. I'm going to take the first one. I'm going to try to keep it at 2 minutes, or Ben will maybe be able to keep a little bit more on the time. But I'll totally, unless the person requests, it's like, oh, I'm calling in to talk to specifically. But we're going to keep it at 2 minutes so we can flow through. I want to see how many calls we can get.
Yeah, let's rack them up, man, as fast as we can.
I hope.
We love talking to you guys as much as we can get in, for sure.
Phone lines are open.
Phone
if you can
lines
see
are open.
the number that's underneath me. Let me see if I can make that a little
more rich and more in your face. There
Is
you
that
go.
doing it?
It's kind of matching your shirt almost, brother. So this is nice, man. It was really nice being out your neck of the woods.
There it is.
Seen a lot of veterans out today, which is really cool.
Yes.
So yeah, holler in. We want to talk to you guys. Wednesday's calling.
Wednesdays.
We know a lot's
call-in
happening.
show.
A lot is happening. Everything from
We'll talk you through problems in your life. We don't care. I'll give Ben the first one,
why not? Hey,
and we're gonna go with the time of
shooting from the hip, from little 120 seconds a call. Oh, 2 minutes.
Oh, they're probably on a little delay, maybe.
No worries.
202-506-9005.
Yes, everybody's in. What's up, Brent Burner, Mad Smoke, Betty Hemphill? What's up? No Fear 48 days make.
Brent Burner in the house. What's
Yeah.
up, brother? I should work with that guy.
Oh, awesome.
Who's a cool
Sean
dude.
from Communist Jersey.
What up, brother? I figured you'd be
Nice.
on. Here you
No.
are.
Mike's got a really cool screen. I can kind of look past you guys and over here and see you guys. It's great, by the way.
It's a little bit better flow.
Oh, way better for sure. I can see without really squinting. A lot of times with it,
A lot of these upgrades were for them. I'm just
definitely
making sure.
nice being safe. That we have dial tone is on. Lines are active, my people.
If anyone is calling, I guess maybe it's just, oh, look, they're already fighting.
Call the angry Viking. Yeah, what's up? We got people from Georgia, Canada, all over. All right, let's see what we got going on here.
Nobody can get through.
We love it. See, we love it when you guys literally so much Collins is bottlenecks it.
And it's up. But it might already be juiced.
Jim 69 from Louisville, Kentucky. What's up? We see you here. North Dakota. I bet you guys are just awesome out there. One of the few states just didn't do a single thing. Just was like, we're going to be awesome. We're going to enjoy our Constitution.
Yeah, and all the links are down below. Again, for a while there, people were sending me in Patriot coffee. If you get back to that stuff, I'll promise to show you. We are now in the business of looking at things like that. So send in the coffee, send in the stickers. I got more real estate now. Send in some stickers. Don't be scared.
Don't be shy.
Love you guys as well. Love the Patriots. What's up, James? A blessed
Woodman
Patriot
is in the house.
Woodman, give us a call if you can. See
Yeah,
if this
call
is working,
on in.
brother.
We were talking about possibly people finding the golden beard hair in one of the shirts you were so working hard on after the Legion.
We got our caller.
We got this. Whoa, welcome to the Patriot Hour. You got Ben and Mike on you. What's up?
What's up? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, how we doing,
What's
man?
up, brother? We'll both talk to you.
Of course.
You know Sean from Communist New Jersey.
Communist Jersey. I saw you in the chats, brother. What is up? How is it? What's it going on where your neck of the woods are at?
Things are insane over here, man. Sorry, that's me.
No, it's all good.
No, I was by my tablet. So I was getting
Wait,
a little,
real quick before you get into it. Can you guys hear him good? Is it? Let us know. 5
Give
of
us a
5.
5 of 5.
And other than that, is it burning down there? Where are you? How's the wife?
Nothing's burning around here. But for a while, a few months ago, I guess my neighborhood was being probed because you just kept hearing fireworks all the time. So I heard fireworks very shortly around where I was and made it out to the street real quick, and then a couple days later it stopped. I guess they were probing to see who was going to come out,
I'm glad you used the word probing because a lot of people wouldn't think that
That's
offhand.
what it is.
That's exactly what
No,
that's a military mind. It's like, he was getting his dog and he lost some dogs. That's why he come to the house and knock on the door.
They shall probe the neighborhoods and organization while looking for an organization of headquarters.
I just wanted to clear. You're doing awesome,
I
brother.
finally got my Trump flag. It's hanging in the driveway. Man, is it pissing my neighbors off. I love it.
You got a couple of what is it really all Biden supporters around you?
No, I was out in Medford Lakes today. It's like a very old money area.
Yeah.
And I was seeing support Evesham police signs in the front yards with Biden signs right next to them.
It's gotta make you cringe.
I went to this guy's house to deliver some shower doors, right? And I said to him, I was like, how can you have a Biden sign next to that sign? And he was like, oh, Biden's for Americans. I was like, he wants to defund the police. The guy was like, no, he doesn't. I said, okay, you seem like an educated man. So I was like, he wants to redirect police funding and put it elsewhere. That sounds like he wants to defund the police to me.
Well, we need, words do mean things to us as well.
Yeah, no. Words matter, brother. Tell him.
It all started because he told me to take my Trump mask off.
Well,
he's like, I don't want you wearing that mask at my house. I was like, yeah, okay.
Well, this guy has your shower doors, good sir. Would you like to take a shower doors on or off this evening?
Dude, when I was talking all that stuff about Biden, he's like, I'm going to call your boss and get you fired. Now, my boss is a liberal, but he's totally cool, man. I've red-pilled the crap out of him, bro.
Well, they're supposed to be real open-minded, them libs, so it's like hey, you do what you can, and you're in your, what is it, your circle of impression or your circle of influence.
That's right.
And you start from there.
It's not about reaching out to touch you. In order to start affecting a change, you have to start with who you're surrounded by.
Come on now.
That's how it starts. Even if you reach one person out of 5, that one person is going to reach out to 5 more people.
Right. No, I totally agree.
And then you have the domino effect.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is awesome, man. Now, we're going to get some other callers as well, but, dude, we always love it when you call in, man, for sure.
Oh, wait, real quick, I got an update on the employment situation. I start school the 28th, and then they're going to send me to the truck yard. I'll be working out of your neck of the woods, Indiana.
Praise God, brother. That is amazing. That's amazing. You see, you guys, look at this is amazing.
Brother, we love that.
We love
My babies are getting so big too, man.
And they're getting
I
fed.
want to thank everybody, man. Yo, remember, pray for our president.
Yes.
Pray for each other. Pray for those who are awake. And pray even harder for those who have not yet woken up to the reality that surrounds us.
Amen, brother. I amen to that. I tell you, it's a hard road to go for sure. But we know that you're doing well, and we love the fact that you're raising your children right, and you're doing the right thing.
Doing the right things, brother.
Man, blessings upon you and your family, brother.
In this life.
And that's all you can do. That's right. Teach them freedom. Teach them liberty. Teach them, the things that they can pass on, brother. We appreciate your calling.
Without a doubt, they're going to be raised right.
Oh yes.
I'm already working on talking to a lawyer about getting up an exemption for their vaccinations too. I ain't having that.
Hey, you do what you got to do. That's I would agree with anything you can get your hands on that appeals to a higher authority. That you are allowed to do what you want with your children in the way of medical and education, religion. I mean, I
without a doubt.
Come on now.
Think about this. This is not being reported on. Great 60% of those children recovered were supposed to be in child protective services.
Yes. There's huge failure in the system. Huge failure.
Who was it again that put child services into place? Wasn't it the Democrats?
Yeah.
We've been hearing that, so call us back, man. We're going to try to get a couple more phone calls. This is a huge treat. I get to be in studio. I get to talk to you not only in studio. It's great things happening. It is so good to hear. I'm glad I was able to hear this good news in studio with you, coming in there, and you can become a Hoosier, baby. You can become a part of the Hoosier state.
Oh, man, we can't wait. And you're going to be the next year's Patriot Fest, brother.
Of course.
That's you and the whole fam, brother.
That's a given.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to bring my daughters, too. I'm going to bring my twins.
And we want you in the dunk tank, brother. We were getting a list, and I was like,
Oh, yeah. Check mark that right there. We got, okay, yeah. It's going to be the commie tank. We got
the commie tank.
Jersey coming down.
All right, we're joking, brother.
Look, man, I love you guys. Remember, everyone, love one another and pray.
Yeah.
God bless all. Sorry to tie up so long, fellow Patriots.
We love you, brother. We love you.
All right, brother.
God bless.
We'll talk to you soon.
God bless you and your family.
One love, dude.
Yes.
Well, that was Sean from Communist Jersey.
We love it. We love it. And every time we talk to him, this is great. It's always he's getting better. He's doing better. He's getting. I mean, he just got a new
He's
job.
moving up. He's moving on up. He might be coming to Indiana.
Maybe up on the east side of it. You know.
Yeah, pistachios are a fave.
Fave. Somebody, I can hear some. Oh, hit him on up.
This is you. Welcome to the Patriot Hour. You got Ben on the line. What's up?
What's on your mind?
Hey, this is the Woodman. How are we all doing out there?
The man of wood. How are we doing, brother?
Man of wood.
What's up, brother? What's up, Airborne, brother?
I hear from Jersey guy.
Oh, yeah.
What a guy. Yeah.
What's on your
How you
mind,
guys doing
Woodman?
tonight?
So what's on your mind, brother? Anything crazy happened today?
Well, all kinds of things, actually.
We saw you at the Legion.
Got stupider. Biden has not left the basement, and Hillary is still a douchebag. And let's see, Pelosi and Schumer and all them guys are having some kind of cookout in her freezer basement or something. I don't know.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Right straight from the Woodman's mouth. And you can take that to the Woodman Bank.
Did you guys think the last phone call was better than Woodman's? Put a 1. Somebody put sound is very bad, and I'm like, we always call Woodman for testing the phone. Maybe that's why we never get it worked
We
out.
want to publicly throw Woodman under the bus.
Yeah. Here I go, under the bus.
Hey, I got a Chuck Balinger says Airborne Woodman. I got Mad Smoke says Airborne.
Love this channel.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny stuff. Thank you.
All right.
We try. All
I
right.
love it. I love it.
All right, brother. Well,
We have a lot of
this
fun,
is cool.
guys.
There's a counter right on this phone screen, and we are nearing the 2-minute mark, brother. I mean, we could allow
We need
Woodman
to
a
reserve
little
this
more.
to some other individuals.
I'm just joking. Hey, brother, do you want to give a big shout out to anybody and all the Patriots? Tell them anything on your mind, and then we'll get on to the next caller.
Okay, well, honestly, I hope everybody knows and understands that they have to pray every day and keep the Holy Spirit around you all the time, and full armor of God, and always keep that Constitution in your back pocket.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Always.
Amen, brother.
Airborne Woodman, we love you, dude. Hopefully we'll find one
Airborne,
of
love
your
you guys.
magic beard hairs somewhere in one of them.
And one of them shirts is special. We love you, brother, and talk to you soon. Keep being here in the channel, and being a good patriot that you are. We appreciate it.
You Pat right it up, brother.
We'll see you tomorrow on the show, brother, in the morning. All right.
You know it. All right.
Good night.
All right.
Well, that was Woodman. It's always nice when he swings by and
For a little bit of
and
brown beaner
calls in.
juice.
We love that. Oh, we got another one back to back. Welcome to the Patriot Hour. This is Michael. How can I take your call and direct it? Hit 0 for the Patriot Hour.
We're just kidding.
I'm just joking.
What's
What's up?
Oh,
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, Mike.
Yes, this is
Yes.
Mike. Yes. Hello. Hi.
Hey, I love this show, and you inspire me every day with what you broadcast out there to the Patriot. And I just want to say how much I am so excited about what Trump is doing with the Middle East and bringing our troops home. It's exciting to watch.
Yes, it is.
It's amazing to see what's happening. It's also a pretty crazy environment we have going on right now here domestically as well. Would you agree?
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait till this election happens and our president has another 4 years in office.
Yes.
I
yes.
agree, yeah.
Yep. We're expecting possibly, a little peak on all the unjust and all the unruliness. Are you in the city or more out in the country? You don't have to give away your exact location, but just, are you prepared a little bit, or? Are you still there?
All right. Well, either way, man. Either way, you know that.
Well, either way, yeah.
We love the fact that all you guys watching in. Hey, we appreciate the shout out.
Missed that one.
Hey.
Hey, phone lines are open.
Bottleneck, we love it. We got the Woodman. We got communists from New Jersey calling in.
We love it.
Rock and roll.
You're on the Patriot Hour. This is Michael.
What's up?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how's it going? You sound good.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to talk for the next 20 minutes? Let's do it. I'm just joking. You sound really good. What kind of phone line? Can you take a minute to talk about your technology? what you're using?
I am actually using a landline.
Okay.
Welcome to the
Old
clarity.
fashioned.
Yeah,
we like that.
Well, God bless you guys. I saw your video the other day about the issue after the election, telling people to get prepped,
Yeah.
to buy food, fuel, ammo, because God only knows what's around the corner.
Well, does it make sense?
Trump had his interview with Judge P.O, and she asked about that. And, like you said in your video, maybe the military will be in our streets. All we could do is be prepared and to pray and to, like the gentleman said before, to have our president in our prayers going forward. I've never seen a man do so much in such a short amount of time with, one hand leading the way and the other hand having to battle these demons.
Yeah, man, you've been paying attention, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
Well, here's the thing. It's funny these call-in shows like this. One phone call could take you from just
whatever.
and
Yeah.
then you just
That's
got
the beauty of it.
Sir, you have won. This is all we've been trying to do. So 2 years ago, talking about the civil unrest and the rioting and the looting didn't make sense. People didn't want to hear it. We were talking about martial law or insurrection.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's here. All right. So we've seen these states, 15 to 20 of them, different cities, democratically ran, purposely let themselves burn. And
Oh yeah.
And Barr talked about releasing these transcripts that show the top level Antifa coordinating communications with high level politicians,
all kinds of people,
news anchors, media, Hollywood, Alec Baldwin douches. So they should release that. But we've gone over the Yuri Bezmenov, the demoralization, some of it.
Yep.
You can,
Yep. I've seen that, Mike. I've seen that old black and white film.
So now you see that in society because you can shower probably some of your own family members, your neighbors, your coworkers, unfortunately, right? That don't matter how much evidence you give them. It doesn't matter. They hate Trump.
But to give people a little bit of hope, I was watching Timcast.
Yeah.
The kid from, he wears the beanie. He's from New Jersey. He's in New Jersey near Philly.
Yeah, he's good.
He said that Andy Ngo has been reporting on all these Antifa guys posting their mud shots. And now these people that are being arrested and their mug shots are coming out. Now cancel culture is turning on them. They're getting fired from their jobs. They're getting threatened on, Facebook and Twitter.
It's starting to kind of turn around back on.
Goes around, comes around.
Yes.
It's kind of just. The other thing, I know you put out a couple of videos about what's still going on with the children. There's, not to promote another site or anything, but there's a site called Viking Vigilante, and it's pretty much just, written postings of different arrests that are being made. Check in on them sometime, or maybe your viewers can, because every day there's updates on individual people, politicians. That long list that you read a couple weeks ago, that was on there as well too. So
we love sites like
I
that.
just ask for everybody to stay informed and stay prepared and pray. And
Thank you.
It's affecting everyone. I have neighbors on my street that are losing their jobs. One other neighbor that I really care about, they've decided to move to a more rural part of Texas. I'm getting your retirement age, so I'm planning to possibly move to Florida. And the real estate market is blown up there, so people really are moving out to rural areas.
We do
because
see that.
God
I mean,
only knows what the future holds.
and that's correct, and I agree with you on that. And if I can leave you with a parting word as well as you know, we fear God, man. That fear shouldn't be the motivating factor. And, you know, if you were planning on doing something, and don't let what man tells you what you can't do, what God has divinely given you rights. And we were talking about that at the Legion today, and really trying to
the right to gather.
Yeah, just a simple.
I've heard it said before, and I've heard it and read it that fear is of Satan. You know, fear is of Satan.
That's right. That's
I've used that meme, right? Satan, you know, confuses you, where, you know, God comforts you, and all the there's a whole collage.
We've been told it before in movies. Fear is the mind killer, and it's what we're talking about now. And so, you know, we love what you're doing, and we like you, man. We keep each other in our prayers. It starts local. That's why Mike and I and the team here, we always keep on saying, we say this almost every video, it starts with yourself, it starts with your family, it starts with your neighbors, it starts local, and we see you doing it, brother, and that's what we can keep doing. So thank you for calling in, for sure, brother. We love this so much, and words of encouragement before we go.
I'm always so happy to see all the people, the pro-Trumpers being out. You know, the rally's starting to go forward, and you know, I mean, it's way beyond political parties. It's good against evil.
I would agree.
Basically, it in a nutshell.
It is. I would agree. I would agree 100%. I mean,
thank you, brother. Call back anytime.
Mike, God bless you, and thank you and your whole crew for what you do. Keep on doing it, and we're here and we're with you. When we go one, we go all.
Amen.
Thank you. Amen, brother. God bless
Amen.
you and your family. Well, we love that. Let's take another call here while we're going at it, and then we'll let me see where we're at.
This is great, man. We can just keep rolling through it. Welcome.
You're on the Patriot Hour. What's going on?
Hey, Mike. Sorry we got cut off. Okay, I was calling you back.
Hey, I'm
you're
glad
good.
We got through.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, me too. I was wanting to know what your thoughts are about any mass arrests coming up after Trump's new election.
It's very feasible. I personally don't believe Trump is sending the military around to administer vaccines. If anything, he's sending them around to arrest. That's my own theory, based off 3 years of being culturally attuned. But I don't know. I mean, I've looked at everything. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, they're not going to be shoving no needle in me anyway. So,
yeah, that's a no-brainer on a lot of us who know exactly where we stand on that. I mean, I've even heard people who are from both sides of the aisles and who aren't really know their Constitution very well, and the first thing they say is, "They ain't gonna stick me or my children."
Yeah.
And so
I agree. I'm not interested at all in getting the vaccine, and personally, I'm not afraid of getting the COVID virus anyway, because I think that it's been hyped up to be something way more than it really was.
Yeah, I would agree.
So I kind of feel like our president is trying to appease those who really feel more comfortable getting a vaccine so that they can feel like they're protected. But I also believe that it's something that we don't necessarily need in our bodies, is a vaccine.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. And I just want to say I really think you guys are doing a great job. I always want to do every day. And I just want to say, as a Gold Star family, we are all for our patriots out there and military. And
nice.
So grateful that President Trump has brought peace to the Middle East and doing his best to bring our troops home.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
And God bless you and your family. Hopefully we can see you at the Patriot Fest next year. Bring the family out. I don't know where you're, calling in from, but if it's feasible, it's going to be in August, most likely, of 2021. We're going to start really planning after Trump wins and after all this nonsense goes away.
It's an amazing thing. I wish that all of our troops were home and there was world peace. I believe that Trump's leading us to that direction. So as a patriot myself and the military family, we are all behind you.
We love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
God bless.
You too.
Wow, we love this. We love this. We're getting to talk to so many of you patriots,
Keep that off
local.
the line. Look at this.
On a part. Oh,
we've been on hour 35 already. No way.
It doesn't feel like that. It feels like 35 minutes. Like we feel like we just got in here. Yeah. No, this isn't.
Why is it saying that? You see it?
Let me see what it says on here. Let's just see. It doesn't tell me what's live on the phone. It says I am live talking to you, the people.
It says 1 hour and 36.
Has it just been this much fun, you guys? Has it been this much awesomeness talking to you guys?
We didn't go live till 6. Till after 6.
That's
It
what
was
I'm
like
thinking.
6:05.
Maybe that's right.
Getting all
Something's
kinds of
not
calls. How
wrong
the
here.
calls? Oh, I'm watching the show. I'm seeing.
It's all kinds of calls. Hey, we love it, you guys. We're just new studio, new ticking in. It's not happening. We hear you calling. All right, let's do this and keep on calling it back on in. Here we
Hello,
go.
are you on? Hello.
Oh, all right. We just missed you guys.
We gotta dial tone.
This is awesome because there's so many awesome Patriots trying to call in. There it is. One you got in.
What's going on? This is Mike and Ben.
Thank God, Mike.
All right.
What's going on?
up?
I got you both, and I want to let you know, first and foremost, we love you guys. We love what you're doing. You're saving lives. Thank you.
Nice. Where are you calling? Where are you calling from? A roundabouts area, East Coast. Or?
I'm in the middle of the United States, my friend.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
That's a good place to be.
I wanted to let you know that I heard a lot of information this morning on the fires. I don't know if people are understanding what's happening as far as the electricity grid now, but I was hoping maybe you could touch on that.
Ben and myself can definitely probably tackle this. We know quite a bit.
I can say a little bit. We know that a lot of these, they have backup systems that are
outdated.
Are outdated very much so. We have a lot of our infrastructure. You did bring up a really good point. Mike and I, we did a lot of research back in the day, even when schooling, about remote generators for when main systems in things like dam systems, major hospitals, when power grids do go down, these generators do come back up on board. But we do see that these fires and what's happening.
It's vulnerable.
It's
right?
very vulnerable. Yes, extremely vulnerable. They've already gotten. I think they have a lot of generator sales have already spiked in these areas because they already know and they prepared for it.
Mm-hmm. What have you seen or heard about the cities that are going to be targeted as far as the electrical grid? I'm sorry, the electrical grid. I sound like Joe.
I would just be aware. Be aware what's happening around you. I mean, there's a lot of stuff talking about 5G, what they going on. They got 6G coming, all this other different stuff they have going on. I mean, Mike and I were talking about they can transfer information and internet through your plug in the wall or the light on your LED. It's crazy the technology they have. If you're
The light technology.
Yeah, Li-Fi. It's really crazy. So it's like, if you're aware of the technology, and don't be fooled. Now, let me give a caveat. Don't be fooled if you hear somebody say, well, what do you have to hide? Well, why do you care? I say, well, because I care about my being private and my personal effects and
Nazi
papers.
talk.
Yeah, that's that's very socialistic right talk. But if you're aware of it, then it's almost like when Mike and I talk about watching news. It's like watching a snake at the zoo. I know there's a glass in front of me, and between that and the creature that can bite me and actually brainwash me of sorts. So you know the danger you're playing with. I will say this, though. Large cities that used to be the heartbeat of this country will be fading away. New York will not. I mean, just these large cities are crumbling in many aspects.
And you can see it throughout this time. They're the ones suffering these
infrastructures.
These Democrats,
yes,
governors that have ran them and pitched, and all the monies they've put and taken away from things, and acting like, yeah, this is the right way. Well, now you're seeing the result, and where's all the rioting happening? Where's all the burning happening? Where are all the unhappy people at, supposedly? I guess in these big cities, been duped the whole time. But then again, there may be, taking a bus tour city to city. Ain't that a little bit more feasible too? A little bit of funding and a little bit of,
yeah, a little bit of, let's take you over here
18 city torch and
tour.
Loot. Tour.
You got to make sure to bring your Antifa debit card with you, though. Because
Yes.
It's got an unlimited balance.
I need my miles.
See?
Got to get your miles.
Mm-hmm. So we know
Hey, guys, again,
we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for what you're doing. I know you hear it a lot. We thank you for your service. I've got one quick last question that is haunting a lot of people. I'm a middle-aged 50-year-old guy. You know, we've been reading these conspiracy books for 30 years.
Yes.
How are you talking and communicating to the ones you love that just cannot, they just can't see? Is there one video, is there one method, is there one discussion you can have with your father-in-law who is a conservative Christian and isn't awake to the things that are happening or to the information that we have readily available? What would you all say to that, and how would you wrap your arms around someone you love and say, listen, man, for the love of God, please pay attention?
Well, let's let you go, and Mike and I can answer that here.
We're gonna make that our last.
Yes,
both of us can try to answer that.
Dude, you are awesome. Thank you. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
We love you guys. Keep up the good work. I know there's a lot of others out there that need to talk to you, so I'm going to tell you where we go. We go all. We love
yes,
you.
Sir.
Keep rocking, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. Never stop.
All right, thank you.
Amen,
brother, and God bless.
God bless you and your family, brother, for sure, man. That's a huge question, you guys. It's almost like, what's the meaning of life? You know,
and we're gonna take a break and come back and answer that. So don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. You'll find the answer on the website.
You'll find the answer on the website or in this video that I'm gonna play. No, I was joking. We're gonna come back, answer that question up. Follow up with you guys, go to a few questions through the comments, and then probably wrap this show up. I'm really confused the last few times I've gone live that has flickered on me like that.
I watched it. But
your video is telling you how long so far.
It's not even telling me right here.
If you touch the video or something, it'll tell you minus or at one end.
It just says live.
All right, so let me see here.
But I think we went on around just after 6. You're like, what time is it supposed to be? Like 6:05 or 6 something. It's only 6:57, so I think we're golden. We're good.
We're golden too.
Yeah, and like you said, man, there's
maybe we've only been on the 43 minutes, not the hour. That's what was going on yesterday. So 43.
Either way, though, it's like there's obviously. By the way, huge shout out to our mods right now, Face, Joanna Berlin,
holding it down. Welcome, Face. Welcome, Jonna Brulin. I got to the P.O Box yesterday.
Carson, what's up?
But yeah, you guys, I've been banned a week, and it seemed like if I'm not talking about it,
Janine Janston, what's up?
Nobody remembers, but yes, I went to the P.O Box. Miss you guys.
Yes, Joanna,
43
you guys
minutes.
Awesome.
Thank you, Scott.
Awesome, Scott Andrews, you're awesome. That's what you're right then.
Perfect.
Yep, 6:16, Melanie Patriot Hour. Nice. Thank you, Mel.
You're right awesome. On it. All right, so we got a... better do a little something bigger than that. I'll go to... we'll go to the Femoria dump and get a little something out of there.
Because, some of these questions you're asking, it's like, how do you conquer evil without being sure? It's like, well, just serve God, and it's beyond you. It's His grace. True.
Yeah.
Okay, how is that going to help me today with, like I said, my father-in-law?
The real world where I'm living right now.
Well, you just like, I can't have a TV dinner without him throwing the spork in my face and trying to go for the jugular when I talk about my politics. And it's my own home, and he's in my couch, but I can't talk to him about my belief system. And this is a huge thing that we all struggle with.
And we're going to get right into that once we get right back here after this break. So stick with us, folks, and maybe check out the website while we're gone. But, other than that, we'll be right back.
Forever and always.
ThePatriotHour.com. Made of aluminum, hand polished for an amazing finish. Finished with a high gloss clear coat.
I have 2 shotguns in my home.
They're locked in a safe. There's another gun case. We live in an area that's wooded, somewhat secluded. And I said, Jill, if there's ever a problem, just walk out on the balcony and fire 2 blasts outside the house.
Explosive, handwritten notes from fired former FBI agent Peter Strzok show that Obama himself directed key aspects of the campaign to target Flynn during a January 5th, 2017 meeting in the Oval Office. Now, these newly released notes confirm President Barack Obama's key role in the surveillance and leak operation against Michael Flynn, the incoming Trump administration national security advisor. These handwritten notes, which were first disclosed in federal court filing made by the Department of Justice on Tuesday, show former President Obama himself personally directed former FBI Director James Comey and former Deputy Attorney General Sally Yates to investigate Flynn for having routine phone calls with a Russian counterpart. And then he also suggests that they withhold information from President Trump and his key national security figures. It's time. Obama lied to the world. The handwritten notes from the fired FBI agent Peter Strzok appear to describe a January 5th, 2017 meeting, an Oval Office meeting between Obama, Vice President, Lunchbox, Crazy 330-2330, Joe Biden, Comey, Yates, and then National Security Advisor Susan Rice. The meeting and its substance were confirmed in a bizarre Inauguration Day email that Rice emailed to herself. For it was at this meeting, which was confirmed by testimony from Comey and Yates, that Obama gave guidance to key officials who would be tasked with protecting his administration's utilization of secretly funded Clinton campaign research, which alleged Trump was involved in a treasonous plot to collude with Russia from being discovered or stopped by the incoming administration. Sally Yates told the special counsel that Obama broke the news of Flynn's phone calls with Russian Ambassador Sergei Kislyak to her during the January 5th meeting. Yates detailed further involvement from Obama. President Obama said he wants to be sure that as we engage with the incoming team, we are mindful to ascertain if there is any reason that we cannot share information fully as it relates to Russia, she wrote in her very own email. Now, the new FBI notes released, which record Comey's accounting to Strzok of the meeting's substance, constitute definitive evidence that Obama himself was personally directing significant aspects of a criminal investigation into his political enemy's top foreign policy advisor. An image of the notes is shown here on the screen. This is a rough transcript of the unredacted portion of the notes. The NSA DDAG, Flynn cuts, other countries, the DDAG leaned forward on UNCLAS, Vice President Biden at the time, Logan Act, President. There are unusual times. These are unusual times. Vice President Biden again. I've been on the Intel Committee for 10 years, and I never President Obama at the time. Make sure you look at things, plus have the right people on it. And Obama again, is there anything I shouldn't be telling the transition team? Question mark. The DDAG for on Flynn, Kislak calls, but appear legit. And then there's some, ineligible, eligible. Happy New Year. Yeah, right. So there was something written there that's just eligible to read. Make sure you look at things and have the right people on it, Obama is quoted as saying. And then you have Comey's description that the Flynn Kislak phone calls appear legit, shorthand for legitimate. It is also in the notes until this week, this exculpatory information was withheld from Flynn and his defense team. We had multiple congressional committees and the American public that it was hidden from. A lengthy campaign to illegally leak, selectively edited, defamatory information through the media, accessories, damaged the Trump administration, and sparred the appointment of a special counsel to investigate anyone associated with the Trump campaign. According to Stroke's notes, Biden explicitly referenced the Logan Act, an 18th century law that forbids certain political speech from private citizens. The law, even if it were constitutional, would not apply to a national security advisor for the newly elected president of the United States. Biden had previously denied that he knew anything about the investigation into Flynn. I know nothing about these moves to investigate Michael Flynn, Biden said in a ABC Good Morning America when George Stephanopoulos asked what he knew of the FBI's operations in early 2017. He later admitted that the statement was false, that he lied. The meeting was to strategize against the Trump administration, including just a few key law enforcement principles. Their testimony about what transpired is sometimes in conflict. Yates claimed Comey brought up the Logan Act, while Comey claims Biden cited it. Rice claimed Obama directed the anti-Trump operation to be run by the book, but Comey claimed Obama even directed with personnel the use. Stand by, shit's about to get real. Regardless of all them pointing fingers, all parties agree, however, on the main substance of the meeting, which was a discussion of how to target General Michael Flynn for his legit phone calls and withhold vital national security information from the newly elected presidential administration, which was Trump and the transition team. Attorney General William Barr has directed an investigation into the spying and the leaking operation. Don't tread on me. Handmade out of aluminum. Exact same quality.
I do know.
Get you some over at the PatriotHour.com. You need the mic magnet.
The mic magnet.
It's a hot seller.
It's a hot
Selling
seller.
out quickly.
Hottie.
I'm hearing
It's
it.
a hot seller. No, really do
Again,
appreciate
get
you
over
guys.
to the PatriotHour.com and check it out.
Patriot.com.
We love it. It's amazing. Even the fact that we're even able to offer this stuff. I can remember just in early episodes, we're like, I guess you guys, if you want some, we can get some together.
What do you think of the logo? This is your first time really seeing it.
Oh, it's beautiful. The quality is really nice.
It is.
I'm thinking I have to get one of my own.
Oh, yeah. So on that question, I'll go first. I'll let Ben go. I just think, and I've said this since being here day one, honestly, folks, it's not probably a good thing to bring up during, Thanksgiving time or when you're, Sunday eating with all the family. Like, hey, pass the gravy. By the way, did you know that Hillary Clinton? We say to try to, come on that get that mutual ground. Get that thing that you can agree upon. I'm having a hard time finding any real Biden supporters, but people that just don't like Trump, and they don't really know why. When you pressure them and ask, well, he's racist. And it's like, well, tell me one thing he said. And it's normally some other white gentleman that's telling me he's racist, but he can't really tell me why Trump's racist. And if you think he is, then you should be able to tell somebody, not like, well, I heard it and there's got to be something out there. Well, you should know that something. So, when trying to wake others, especially family, you should be very gentle. And if at all costs, it's unfortunate to just ignore them and hope they get red-pilled by somebody else. Sometimes they're more apt to listen to the stranger. And I guess that was your question. Is there any one video or one thing you can point to? Not really. That's a tough one. There's not one video I've ever seen that just wraps it all up. And no, it was a lot of reading for myself, 20 years worth, and here I am doing shows. So that's my form of trying to wake people up. So
no, I mean, you hit the nail on the head in a lot of aspects. I mean, I can say even for myself, I know the family thing is a huge thing. I know there really isn't a single way. When you, like Mike said, when you're dealing with family, it is a tender issue. For some, here's an option. You may have a few things that you and your family agree on not to bring up in mutual discussions, i.e., let's not bring up finances because we only end up arguing. Okay, so there's maybe some mutual, ground rules that saying, hey, let's do this. If you have a family member who just can't quite get it, well, then you probably should lead by example. And your question, what I really heard in your question was two words: is how do they appeal to authority? And so, do you want to show them a video of a doctor who's been to school for 20 years and says it's fake, it's a hoax, and you need to get on this side? There's another video of another doctor just as long saying the exact same thing that he's saying, but opposite, and how he's wrong, and he has a higher degree, or he wears a white lab coat, or well, you don't know what you're talking about because you didn't go to school for it, or who are you? And it's like, I mean, you guys are just watching a couple of vets who've been.
Well, we found that people, like that title. I got, I guess by today I forgot, but I got the title. You don't, man. So let me talk here for a minute. No, see, that's typically how it works. So right,
and that's what it is.
The lab coat, the pencil sticking out of the pocket protector, the title that says the right things, like author / whatever they give you. Harvard.
I will give a word of encouragement to you guys, and Mike and I have been kind of bouncing this, and this has been happening a lot, is the appeal to authority has been crushed. It's been diminishing. People like movie stars, people like news anchors, people like, hey,
people
you said this.
Yeah,
you've been giving us news for 30 years, and I'm just found out you're wrong, but you said I was wrong. This idea of authority is breaking down because more people are talking. It's almost like the whole, this whole it's warming up, and all these scientists say we're carbon footprint. What they don't tell you that the trees that like produce oxygen, like their main source of food is like carbon. Come on now. I mean, it's like it's a misnomer. An idiot can just figure this out, but that's fracturing right now in our society. So you ask, what can I do? What should I go contact? Point to the good that you know for a fact that nobody can dispute, like the executive orders banning private property and stuff for people involving in children and child trafficking, because it doesn't matter what side you're on. At least you
coup, or there's a fake Russian news that we had to deal with, and there was never they got a couple people, and it's like, no, that's more fake news. They found other things, nothing Russia related. It's like, that's all real stuff. Stick to that stuff. The other stuff will come, and maybe somebody else will wake them up, is what we kind of, hope, because sometimes,
Well, and
family
I also say, from the old infantry, follow me, you lead by example, where it's like I've been in places where there's signs everywhere, signs.
Everywhere a sign.
But what I do, I just walk down through. And everybody, they just wanted to see my ugly, smiling face. So of course, they didn't want me to cover it. Of course not. And so, we said the same thing. There's, I know that me coming out here to the studio, there was speed limit signs that said you should drive this, and I'm pretty sure I went over those a couple of times. I was looking at the scenery and how just God's creation and how beautiful it is. And I'm sure it got a little bit over there, and the kilometers or miles per hour, however you view it, for those patriots across the pond. This is a touchy subject. How do you overcome evil? Well, you do good. Well, what is good? It's the opposite of evil. You see, it's a really perception
thing. How do you overcome
thing.
Evil without becoming evil? That's always been the quest. That's my personal quest. How do you defeat evil without becoming evil yourself? Start cutting off ears and wearing it as a necklace. No, that now you're evil.
cognitive dissonance. Can we pull it up so all the viewers can see it as a closing? Because this is going to be a real powerful tool that at least you can walk away from this episode, this live show right now with something that you didn't have before. Because if you've been around Mike and I, you've heard it before. We say cog deaf. We say some funny stuff. But cognitive dissonance. Now this is where you can show somebody the truth. You know it's the truth, but because of what they believe, their inner traditions and beliefs, literally they choose not to. I don't want to hear that belief. I don't want to hear that truth.
The state of having inconsistent thoughts, beliefs, or attitudes, especially as relating to behavioral decisions and attitude change.
It's inconsistencies. You were told your whole life that the sky was
goes
red.
against things that you thought to be true.
And because there's mounting evidence, has this ever happened before? Has the president ever done this before? How did our economy go from the most solid 100% breaking records of all time since the creation of our nation, and then the next quarter it goes down to zero? I mean, these things aren't just non-connected. They're coincidental. I mean,
this is great, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Field manuals. Oh, they're awesome. So it is hard. It's definitely hard to approach family, especially when they're politically opposite. But if you just focus on the Constitution, you know that can't be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And you ask questions like, well, what do you think about? They say 250 or less, or else you'll get a ticket. Well, then you say, well, what about the Constitution? And are you Republican, Democrat, liberal, donkey, mule, jackass? I mean, whatever you want to be. I can be a fourth point of contact at times, and I can be angry, but I can definitely agree with those around me that the Constitution is the basis and founding of why you and I are even able to speak today. Mm-hmm. I'm able to drive. I live in Michigan. I got a Hoosier over here. I'm able to cross state lines freely, unfeathered.
And we know there's been some dupery of our Constitution, folks, and that's why we've come back here to, since the beginning of this show, I've really pounded in the 1871 that has to do with, Abe Lincoln and what he signed, and then he was shot. And I have my own whole, theories of that, and putting together what's in the textbooks and other things that I've watched and read and watched and learned and listened, and tons of people have landed on different things, and it's not always going to mesh up. There's so many details and lies throughout. This isn't all just new. We're at a peak of lies with the media, but we're busting through it. We're getting good vibes out of it, trying to get the truth out to the people. It's nothing new. It's been going on. The 5 owners that owned all the channels back in the 30s, there's the same 5 owners or maybe 6 owners today, but they've just expanded all their channels. They've got a lot more channels is all they've really done. Yes. So we're trying to, interject and, be here to get you truth, be here to try to show you where our research has landed on and the things we look at, which is D-Class and FOIA request and WikiLeaks. And, you can listen to the lying politicians, or you can, look at the email exchanges for yourself and read them for yourself and come to your own conclusions for yourself. And that's what we've always pitched. Don't ever take what we say to be 100% fact or truth or word. Do your own research, come to your own conclusions based off all of that. And that's something we can definitely leave you with, other than cognitive dissonance, because that's a good one, which I have pulled up here. So I'm going to put that right on over here and just let you guys.
And there's so many examples. I mean, Mike, you've done so many episodes, so much content out there of showing you examples of what to do, what to look for. Use your own capacity to realize that things around you aren't the way they should be. So how can you change them? You do what you got to do for you, your family. You reach out. You keep on doing that. And you know what? If you prepare, well, that's what kind of almost like our mantra here, right? That's also another good closer. We know what favors victory.
And just start living yourself. Worry about yourself a little bit more sometimes. It's like, well, I'm already awoken, and now I'm trying to wake everyone. Well, live it. Live like you're woke. And maybe that'll rub off.
Yeah, so I heard somebody say, now that you're woke, you're woke, cool. Now get out of bed and keep on living.
Yeah, live in that manner. All right, you guys, we love it. We've definitely gone over our hour. Phone calls were great.
This is amazing.
I'm hearing they weren't so great on your guys' end, so some of it's out of our control.
We're trying to take calls. I mean, that one from a landline came well. We don't know if you're calling and you're a truck driver on the road and you're doing 85 or whatever. So we just take it as we get it in. We try to make it as best we can here. As you can see, there's been huge amounts of changes in studio. Man, just software upgrades. Yeah. Hey, we're always moving forward, and I think we can honestly safely say every piece of content that the Patriot Hour's put out since the beginning has always gotten better. It's been more. It's giving you a flavor of everything, always more. So that's all that we do here, right? We try to do bigger and better than last time.
I try to capture a wide range of audience as well. Just like, if I'm going to wake up tons of people, I have to put out many of different styles. Not so much out of my own realm, but just what I'm capable of doing. Mm-hmm. So that's what, we've been about here, folks. And just like the live shows and having, whether it's Ben or Scott or Woodman, you guys are going to get a big, variety of different thoughts, different opinions, and lots of research collectively. So that's what we do here. So again, I'm Michael. We are out. Darren Carson, thank you for being here, brother. We appreciate it. We appreciate all the mods. You guys do so much, and you help out. Again, the website is thepatriothour.com. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, check out the website. We can see the traffic over there. It's been great, and we appreciate it. Again, God bless.
This is amazing. Yeah, this was amazing to be here, man. You guys, this is all the callers. It was love. We pushed on through. We got a lot of Patriots calling in. The studio mic, by the way, is amazing. I love it. It does feel like a mini cockpit in here. Seriously, it is a lot more comfortable. The seats, from the seats we're sitting in, you guys, to a lot of this around what you see, it's really coming from you guys. And that's what makes it more and more special. Yeah, just all kinds of great stuff.
And you're even just lit up. Like
it's a lot more comfortable, and all this stuff, you guys, is like the flags, the lights, the chairs. You guys have donated to the channel over the years, and it's made this last Patriot Fest just amazing. We're making the next Patriot Fest even better. We have more people coming in, more things happening. And when I can, definitely getting in studio, talking with you guys. It's been a lot of fun, and it's been a crazy ride. Everything from the fires burning in Oregon, all the way down to people talking about Florida, what's happening in the beaches down there, and it's just so crazy that you guys are here with us along for this ride. So it's just amazing to be in here. I appreciate you, and God bless all you guys, man. This is amazing.
I'm messing with the lights on.
Oh, it's awesome.
You've always been loyal to...
All right, you guys. I'm signing off. God bless. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Love. Lots of love to the Patriots. And see you back here on the next Patriot Hour update video.
Man, what a great call-in show, man. This is just wonderful Patriots. It seems like those who got through were meant to get through in the digital bottleneck that was.
This is awesome light.
There's that light. Yeah, it's amazing. It's crazy. It makes it way better in the studio here, you guys. It is amazing in here in the studio.
Any color. All right. We will see you back on the next one.
For sure. Definitely call in next Wednesday. You know what time it is when that happens.
What time is it?
This nation, now you finally have a president who is loyal to you.
Forever and always.
ThePatriotHour.com. Made of aluminum, hand polished for an amazing finished with a high gloss clear coat. Don't tread on me. Handmade out of aluminum. Exact same quality. Get you some over at the patriothour.com. You need the mic magnet. It's a hot seller, selling out quickly, I'm hearing. Again, get over to the patriothour.com and check it out. We got great shirts, even made by Woodman. These blue ones are our shirt that we unveiled at the Fest, the Patriot Hour Fest. Again, coming in August of 2021. Again, get over to the patriothour.com and help support the channel.